Hello and welcome to the Flipping and Wholesaling Houses in New York show. I'm Michael Pinter, where I teach you how to start flipping or wholesaling houses. And if you're already doing how to grow your business, this is the third time I'm recording this video because I keep screwing it up. So I got a request for like the pros and cons of each of the different marketing channels. So today we're going to do the pros and cons of direct mail. So let's talk about the pros. The pros are it is the most tried and true tested method, right? Because it's been around so long that it was around before cold calling, before texting, and before the internet for PPC, before ringless voicemail, before any of that stuff. And it works, right? It's unblockable, right? You can't block mail. I once got a complaint with the Better Business Bureau from someone who got a postcard from me saying that they're on the do not mail list. There's no such thing as a do not mail list. So you can't stop it. And the pros are that it works, right? You should shoot for a 4-to-1 return on investment. I've usually get 3.5, 3 to 3.5, but it's still good. It definitely works. Now, the major con to direct mail is that it's expensive, right? I'm a postcard guy, so I send postcards. But if you have a list of 10,000 and you're going to mail them, it's $4,000 each time, right? 40 cents a postcard. I get a little less, but the main thing about mail that you have to know and that nobody talks about is that if you're not going to mail the same list 6 or 7 times, you shouldn't mail it once. What most people do is they throw out a mailing, probably have a list that's too small. They send out a mailing, they get a couple of leads, but they don't get a deal, and they go, I'm not doing this anymore, it's too expensive. If you're not going to mail, you have to budget before you do any mailing, budget out 6 to 7 mailings, the same list. That's the only way you know. Now, why is that? There's really 2 factors that nobody talks about. The first is a luck factor. What I mean with luck is that you just need to increase the chance that you're going to hit that guy on the day that he found out he has an incredibly expensive repair. Sorry. Or that his tenant told him he's not going to pay his rent. There's a luck factor, right? You and I can work the same list and you can reach people that I won't. The second factor is the cumulative effect of it. So when somebody keeps getting a piece of mail from you every month, they start thinking this guy is serious. And maybe in the back of their mind, they start thinking maybe I should at least talk to this guy because I do want to sell soon. So the cumulative and luck factors when it comes to mail are extremely important, and they increase your effectiveness, if not double, then triple, maybe more. So, sorry, I keep getting texts and calls. That's the one con about mail. It's expensive, right? Now, if you have a really small list, it's not as expensive, right? If you have 1,000 people, it's only $400 to mail. If you want to mail it 6 times, it's $2,400. If you want to mail a list of 10,000 6 times, it's $24,000. So it's something that you really have to make sure that you plan ahead. Do not dabble in mail. 99% of the people dabble in mail. And I made this mistake when I started. I got crappy leads and I just sent them postcards, and it doesn't work. It's not. You have to mail the same people multiple times. It's important. So that's direct mail, really. I'm a big fan of direct mail. It works for me. It's tried and true. As I said, it's been around forever. I don't think I'm ever going to stop mailing. A lot of old people really take their mail more seriously than any other form of communication. They have a time each day that they check their mail, and a lot of people that sell to us are older. Those are my thoughts on the pros and cons of direct mail. I am a huge fan. I hope this was helpful. If you want information on how I can help you, go to howtoflipnewyork.com. If you want information on my coaching, go to coaching.howtoflipnewyork.com. And if you have any topics you want me to cover, please keep the comments coming. This came from a comment. Don't worry about a question being too basic or possibly handled it recently. If I did answer that question recently, I'll just send you a link to the video. And if you like the videos, please click like. Thank you if you're watching YouTube, please subscribe. Thank you very, very much for watching.